Okay, thank you very much. I know it is the afternoon time and we are all a little bit sleepy. Yes? If you need more coffee, please go and get more coffee. Okay, just before I get into the actual activity itself, okay, let me give you a bit of an introduction as to what I do. So in the morning, I mentioned that I am a pastor and I'm also the founder of a training academy called Bryden Academy. So in Bryden Academy, this is our vision statement to develop future-ready leaders across Southeast Asia. Okay, so Bryden Academy, officially, we kind of founded, branded it in Cambodia, but right now we are working in many different countries, such as Philippines, our neighbor, Thailand, Vietnam not yet, but Indonesia, Malaysia, different other parts of Southeast Asia. Okay, so these are some pictures of what we have done before. Okay, so you might recognize some of the places. For example, top left, that is the hall in National University of Management. Okay, so that's where we go. As I mentioned earlier, I lecture there. Okay, so our approach has always been, to do trainings and then to do consultations, small group consultations, one-on-one consultations, mentoring, okay, to help young people like you, young professionals, discover your strengths, your skills, and then develop practical plans, okay, so that you could put all those dreams that you have into action steps. Otherwise, it's just talk, right? Dreams without an action plan is just a dream, right? A dream without a plan is a dream. Okay, it will not happen. Okay, so we have been training since 2010 in Cambodia. Okay, so myself and some of our volunteers and teams from our church back in Singapore, we actually been coming here since 2010. Okay, and that was when we first came to Cambodia, we realized that Cambodian youth are very hungry, very passionate, very driven. They want to learn. They are so driven that they will learn a language just to take a major. Right? In the past, you have to study French in order to study medicine or even in ITC. Right? Now, of course, a lot of the instructions are in English, so you don't have to do it. But still, you have to learn English in order to study further. Okay, so we realized that Cambodians are really, really very passionate, driven, hungry, and they are lacking in a lot of resources. So that's where we felt God firstly called us to come and fill in that gap. Because we come from Singapore, we are very blessed. We have a lot of resources. You know, our government and all the different organizations have done a lot for us. So we said, since God has blessed us with so much, we should go and bless our neighbors. So when God brought us first to Cambodia, we realized that this is the people that we want to work with. Okay, so we've been coming since 2010. And since then, we have gone to many different countries as well. All right, so only when we were here, when I was here, I moved here in 2019, just before COVID, okay, less than a year before COVID. And then during that time, that was when God just placed on my heart to say, you should set it up as an official name, okay, Bryden Academy. Because without that brand name, without the organizational name, it's very difficult to partner with any schools or any organizations. When people ask you, who are you? I don't know. Right? We can't give them a name, an organization name. So with that, that's how we started branding, and then that's how we started to work with the different organizations. So for example, bottom right, you see that is the hall in RUPP. Okay, we've done trainings there. That is in ITC actually. Okay, so that is one of the classrooms in ITC. We were there for a conference. Okay, and that is with one of the startup, SME, which is a healthcare startup. So we were training their management. Okay, so I'm a certified MBTI trainer. If you are not sure what's MBTI, that is basically your 16 personality types. Okay, so anyone heard of the 16 personality types? Whether extrovert, introvert, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I am a certified trainer. I've done hundreds, almost thousands of trainings, okay, and mentoring with people to help them discover their personality type and their strengths. Okay, so that is one of our core syllabus that we do as well. Okay, so since 2005, okay, so it's actually it's about 20 years. This year marks my 20th journey of leading youth and young adult. Okay, so I've been working with youth and young adult in Singapore and then now in Cambodia. Right, so these are some of the ministries, communities that we have built. Okay, we have mentored. Okay, and so with that, our big group training sessions, something like this, we really want to work with you at a personal level. Okay, and especially in whether is it one-on-one or if you're not so comfortable to meet one-on-one, bring a friend, okay, or bring two friends that you are comfortable with, safe with, to meet with us, meet with our mentors, okay, so that you can talk through some of the more specific things related to your personal development. So these are some of the examples of our small group consultation, mentoring. Okay, you would see one of the top left, somebody, she's actually here at that table in the St. John uniform. Okay, so that's Supanat, right? She's one of our mentees as well. Okay, so we do a lot of work with youth like that. Okay, so it is up to you, okay, to decide that you want to seek us out. We cannot chase after you, right? I always tell my students when I teach them, how much you put in is how much you will get back. If you don't put in anything, meaning you don't put in time, you don't put in effort, you will not get anything, right? You could come to a conference like this and doze off the whole day, and at the end, you will not get nothing. If you do not reach out to us and say, hey, can I meet you to talk about my personal development, my plans, my professional development, my career, my studies. Okay, maybe some of you just finished your grade 12, you're not sure what to study, right? If you don't meet with us to talk through about that, you will not get anywhere. Okay, so we are here available to journey with you. Where you want to go, how far you want to go, how fast you want to go, we are here for you. All right, so that is our, that's what we want to offer you, okay, in Brighton Academy. So with that, I just want to ask you to scan our QR code. This is for our Telegram channel, okay, if you want. Okay, our Telegram channel has, we put up information related to any programs and trainings that we might have, any other opportunities that we come across. So some opportunities like internship opportunities, part-time work, exchange programs, scholarship opportunities, things like that. Okay, that will be useful for youth and young adults, young professionals. So this is basically our like info board, right? So if you scan this, you join our channel, you keep updated to any programs that we might have and any good opportunities we want to share with you that we think will be really helpful for young people like yourself. Okay? Okay, that's all about my pitching, okay, to tell you about what we do. Now we're going to get into the activity. Okay, so today, what we're going to do for the rest of the time that we have together, I think we have about 30, how much time do you have left? 25 minutes? 35 minutes? Until 10 to 4:45, right? So about 30 minutes. Okay? About 25 to 30 minutes left. What we're going to do is this. Okay, we are going to do what we call a personal development plan. So in Brighton Academy, we developed a template called the personal development plan to guide you through in making plans, setting some goals for a specific area in your life that you want to work on, to grow in, and then specific plans, action steps that you will take in order to achieve those goals. Okay, so that one is a one-page worksheet that it guides you to fill it in and to clarify. Okay, so today we cannot go very deep into this personal development plan, right? So I'm just going to give you a teaser. You know what's a teaser? It's like watch a trailer of a movie, right? Okay, or when you go to eat ice cream, buy ice cream, you say, can I taste it first? Right? Can I have a taste of this ice cream? Whether is it chengan or not, right? So what we're going to do is, during this session, the remaining 25-30 minutes, my team from Singapore, okay, they have, actually they have another program after this, but I just said, can you rush here and help to facilitate this before you all rush off, okay, for another program. So please help me to thank them, give them a round of applause, okay? So what they're going to do is that they will come around to your tables, give each and every one of you a piece of the PDP, okay, the personal development plan, and then guide you to fill it in, okay, fill it up. As you are doing it, okay, so you all can come and pick a table that you like. Okay, so as you are filling up the personal development plan, ask questions. Okay, ask questions to the facilitator, how to fill in, if you have any questions at all. Okay, and they might ask you to share whatever you fill in with your table. So it's going to be very interactive, engaging. I want you to interact and engage with them as well. All right? So I'm not going to teach anything. I want you to try, okay, how it will look like. Okay, and just imagine if you were to do this with us on a one-on-one, on a small group basis. Okay, so you all can carry on, hand out the paper and start filling it in. You want a piece, right? Can I have, Eric, do you have extra? Oh, you have extra? Maybe that table, 4, 5, hey, pass to them. Okay, so we always try to translate our materials into Khmer so that just in case. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask, okay? Yeah, if you get stuck anywhere, just raise your hand, okay? We will come to you. Okay, if you have any questions, if you get stuck, you can raise your hand. We'll come around to answer your questions. Okay. So try your best first. Just think, okay, what area do I want to grow in, or at least choose one area you want to work on, and then you can follow. It's step by step. So don't worry. Give you, and you don't have the time to give us your full attention. Okay, but this is just for you to have a taste of what it is like to meet with one of us, a mentor, who will guide you through making a very specific plan for your goals. Okay, so that as you act on those plans, you will see improvements. Okay, you will see your development. Okay, so this is just for you to have experience of it at this level because we have 200 of you here. Okay, but when we meet one-on-one, when we meet like 1 to 2, the conversation will go deeper. Right? So usually when we meet somebody to do mentoring, to do consulting, it will be about an hour and a half, not 30 minutes, not 20 minutes. Okay, because we want to go deep into asking you why you set those goals, what are the specific steps you want to take, and how would you know that you have actually succeeded in achieving the goals that you set on this paper. All right, and we'll work on one issue at a time when we meet. So this is a journey. We are not running a sprint, not a race, right? We are running a marathon. Okay, so like I mentioned, in Bright Light Academy, we are committed to taking the journey with you for life. Okay, as long as you are willing to journey, we are willing to take the journey with you for life. Okay, meaning starting at your age right now, okay, we are committed to take the journey with you for life. Okay, so in my team, at least the team that we have based in Cambodia, it is not just me. I have my colleagues as well. So I have two other, my wife is part of our team, but we also have two other colleagues who are Khmer. Okay, so if you are more confident in speaking Khmer, then when you reach out to us to set up a meeting with us, schedule a meeting with us, then we could let you, or we could schedule for you to meet with our Khmer team. Okay, because that will help you be more comfortable, natural in having that conversation. Okay, so we have options for you. Okay, so with that, oh, where's my QR code? Can I? Yeah. Sorry. So with that, this is our QR code for our, it's not just a feedback form, okay? The feedback form for today's session, but at the same time, there's also for you to sign up, or rather just indicate if you would like to meet with one of our mentors. So if you indicate yes, we will reach out to you. Okay, we will drop you a message, we'll ask you what would you like to meet about, when would you like to meet, and make a plan, make a schedule with you. Okay, so you can scan this. You can also give us feedback about what you have experienced from this session. Okay, and of course, if anything, you can just reach out to us through the form, or before you leave today, come and get my contact. All right, come and let's exchange contact, and then you can DM me. Sounds good? Okay, all right, thank you very much for your time. I'll hand the time back to Lawrence.